'cause that's what I am. That's what I am. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. Beware the patient woman, 'cause this much I know. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. One of these days are coming, I'm gonna take that boy's crown. There's a serpent in these still waters, lying deep down. To that king I will bow, at least for now. One of these days are coming, I'm gonna take that boy's crown. 'Cause I am a little wicked. I am, 'cause I am. Hands up, just like it said. I am a little wicked. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. I'll be high up in that tower, he'll be down there getting stoned. Beware the patient woman, 'cause this much I know. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. 'Cause I am a little wicked. I am. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. As I lay me down to sleep, I will not scream, I will not weep. If he should die before he wakes, I pray the Lord his soul to take. 'Cause I am a little wicked. I am, yes I am. Hands raised, just like he said. I am a little wicked. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne.
Konnichiwa, minaga. This is Miga Kitsueki. Let me speak up into the microphone. Speak into the machine. Konnichiwa, Minagawa. It is Miyagawa Kitsueki, and I am your furry Vtuber representative, and this is Hogwarts Legacy. So, getting right into things. Got there in the end. Thank you. That is what I strive for. It's not the journey, it's the destination that matters. It doesn't matter how we get there, so long as we get there. We're battered and bruised, but we're there. So we are meeting with Natty here in Lower Hogsfield because she has.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Thank you. Okay. Except if the journey is to Disneyland on his quiet day. What? Oh, you walked into me, you dumb Okay, I'll wait for Natty.
You are here. Good.
Yeah. I wonder, like, how long was she standing there just looking at me, just in repose in the middle of the path. Like, oh, you're sentient now. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Did you just kill a bug for no reason, Natty? What the hell?
My husband. What will I do?
Do you want us to talk to you or Johanna
Are you
Bickle?
all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
She's clearly not alright.
Is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
Where are his comics? I'm sure your son is fine. I wouldn't say that. You don't suppose Harlow took him?
I don't mean to be grim, but...
Hey,
could Harlow
Jacob.
have taken
I'm
him?
talking to a
Archie's
grieving widow
such
right
isn't
now.
So he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... When my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father...
You mean taking matters
I'm
into his
afraid
own
to
hand?
leave, in case he comes back home.
Why did I have that shit-eating grin? Like, haha, maybe your entire family is dead. So how little do you care about the DMC anime creator being a Trump and Asmongold fan? Like I said, I care about as much as I care about care about J.K. Rowling being a turf. Like, I'm still playing this game in spite of that, so I'm going to keep I'm going to keep watching the Devil May Cry anime. All I care about is the game good or isn't it good? Is the anime good or isn't it good? What can you tell me? Okay, let me get some more information.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
Oh, that much I know already. Do you have anything new? Why would you have killed your husband?
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
Alright, so you don't have that much information for me. You're too busy being engrieved.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you.
Dead or alive, we will bring him home. I can conjure some tissues for you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
I could conjure a fuck together, but unfortunately I don't know that spell.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough.
That's
It
actually a
is
good
shame
one.
that hippogriffs cannot speak. Dr. Simon could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
Is there a spell for speaking with animals?
This must
Beast
be little
welcome.
Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him.
What do you
Revelio may be our
know?
only hope of finding out which way he went.
What do you know, sheep? Tell me! Where's Archie? Where are they? Where are they? Track Archie. Oh, did I just rob this child?
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
There was that whole speaking with snakes thing Harry had. Yeah, but that was just snakes. That was just snakes. I mean, like, magical beasts in general. And also, being a parcel mouth is not a spell. That's like an inherited trait. Hebridean Black Scale. The Hebridean Black is a large dragon that could grow to over 9 meters in length. A large, rough scale, originally belonging to one of these beasts, is one of the prized possessions that Archie Bickle keeps in his hideout.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
Really?
I
We
suspect
just...
he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow,
What do
that's
you
pursuing
mean
him,
we thought we
the
would
only
find him by
hope
now?
remains.
We just started looking
Men
for
like
him.
Harlow would not think
Being a
twice about
parcel
killing
mouth
a
is a
child.
Salazar
We must find
Slytherin
Archie
thing.
quickly.
What do you know? Cow! Very fuzzy cow. Where is Archie? Did you know that female... Oh.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight. I hope Archie didn't
I just-
cross paths with that wolf pack.
Let's
We should
see.
look around.
We should look around for some small bones. Investigate the area. A satchel.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Why me? Am I the only one that knows how to do Revelio?
Archie went this way.
Wait, how can you tell? I'm the one that cast the spell and you're reading it? Oh, there it is. Treks.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
The music is
A
getting
fork
more
in the
foreboding.
road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good.
This
They
is
went
not
this
good.
way.
Thestral. There's tragedy afoot.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter.
Catch them, kidnap them. I have a Thestral already.
I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
One just came with the game, I
sorry
think.
you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was
You can
away.
sell them later. Isn't that poaching?
In other ways,
That's literally poaching.
I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Do I have the thing equipped? Only tame magical beasts can be interacted with. I can't give them food. Into the Yeshwander's charm tent.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Confringo!
Come on, you're afraid to fight back.
Arrest the momentum.
Alright, Archie, you're safe now. Probably. Unless they... Ooh, treasure. Ah, the TARDIS.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Oh yeah, I have... That's Expelliarmus, but wait. Oh, wait. What was this spell? Flippendo. Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. Let me put that. Okay. Find Archie Bickle.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back. No one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it.
Oops. Ow! Oh, Jesus. What does the skull mean?
No more happy days for you.
Wait,
Seems you
Oops.
were laughing.
Aha! Back for more.
Putting me
Let me knew you were good. I'm not done with.
tell what color it is.
Get out of this alive. You're going to regret that.
Oh, shoot. Oh, Catherine Haggerty. She's a special person. She wasn't that tough. You're a chicken now. Where is he? He's like right here. He's underneath something. Archie! Oh, stairs here.
I need your help.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
She sent a couple of kids to find me.
Sorry.
We need to
It's
get
probably
Sophie.
fine. We killed everyone.
Hello, Hamura.
There we go.
A man called Harlow.
Yeah.
He killed my father.
You're like a
So
chimney
sorry,
sweep.
Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
We do? Did I get this? Oh yeah, I did get that one. Okay.
Oh, Archie, you're here. Oh, you're safe.
Genuine
Mama?
emotion.
Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
You have chimneys to sweep
Your
in the
husband's
morning.
friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It's too late for that.
It may be too late for that.
This is way too late.
afraid Harlow
I've been
will
on
be
his
after
shit
us.
list for a
Then you
while.
needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
Just
I'm
knuckle
sorry
under
again
and
about
wait
your
for this to
husband,
pass.
Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home.
They
I
don't
can
know
never
that you're the
repay
main
the tears of your
character.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Depends on how big the cloud is.
I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me. as
Also,
soon as
hello,
I know
Horseshoe.
something.
How are you?
Thank you for your help today.
Speaking of horseshoe crab, you missed me playing Fight Crab a few days ago. Okay, let's see. We should go back on the path. Yeah, Professor Fig. Yeah, and location the second keeper try. You stream a lot during my work hours. That's what I. Okay, so if you're here, then obviously this must be a good time for you all. Like around, cause I used to stream at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. But I feel like this is the better time to stream. Like around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, at the latest like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Some days I stream at 11 o'clock in the morning if I have to work later in the day. But this is like the best time, isn't it? Cause lately I have been having to work in the middle of the day, and those are the days where I don't stream. Usually my work schedule is about 11 o'clock, 11 in the morning to 7 o'clock at night, and those hours don't leave me much time to stream, so I just don't do it on those days. Where is the map chamber? There it is. But if it turns out that you all would prefer for me to stream like really late, like 9 o'clock at night again, I would do that. But I don't think most of you would be around for that.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
It can be.
Your owl.
They're not a
I
dark
was
wizard,
able to
are they?
speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
Go with when you get
He
the
and
most
Ranrock
people.
were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Wait, who can be trusted? I was not listening to who we were talking about. Difficult to say.
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his
Oh,
confidence.
that guy.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that
The
Ranrock
goblin.
is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see
You
anything?
didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
Got some bad news for you, buddy.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands.
Like a dark
I
wizard?
do wish we had the luxury of time, However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Okay. Rookwood Castle. Rookwood Castle is... Hold on. It was here. That's Rookwood Castle right there. And this is Hogwarts. That's Hogwarts. So it's to the southwest of Hogwarts. So Rookwood Castle is... Rookwood Castle is like... It's like right... It's like right around here. But it doesn't look like it though. There's no landmarks here. Oh, it's actually like all the way over here. Okay. Well, I was on the right path. Did I didn't get any... Didn't get any waypoints going down that way? Oh, a Hogsmeade vendor is looking for good homes. Okay.
Let's go. Come on, Highwing.
Climb. Can I go over that mountain range? I don't think so. The music is so sad.
You come to the wrong place, child.
How did you see me? And why does it sound like you're right in my ear? You've come to the wrong place, child. I feel like I need to be going down so that I can get some waypoints. Back in the bag you go.
I should investigate.
Sounds like the cost for unicorn.
Revelio.
Let's see. So you treat them like a Pokemon? Kinda, yeah.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Right down to selling them for parts. Is there no... Absolutely shameless.
It would likely take all of us working together.
I hope it's at least comfy in that bag. Well, if it's like the bag in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, it's like a whole world inside of there that's specialized to each animal. So probably. What was the guy's name? I watched too many things.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
I watched too many things to remember all of the characters' names. I'm walking
long
now.
ago, no doubt.
I'm walking now because I don't want to miss things.
You made a mistake coming here. Another I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Confringo.
Barely felt.
Nope, that was the wrong spell. I'm trying to...
You've made a grave mistake. That's just the beginning.
Okay. With the pulso. What is the pulso? Descendo, the pulso. The pulso, that's the pulso. I'll put that there. Keep finding school uniforms in all of these treasure chests. A dark mongrel! Frozen mongrel fur. I don't feel like figuring out a Merlin trial right now. I have places to be. I'm the main character. This whole world relies on me. Hello? I hear someone talking shit over here. this one.
What an unfortunate end. You won't survive this, my young.
You won't get away with that. Yeah, that stuff about the dire wolves. I didn't really look into it. I don't know what's going on there.
When are you going to give up?
What is going on with it? You've been sick this whole time, Mayor? What did you have? Why is it so dark here? I don't know what. It was a bug. All I know is Friday night I threw up and Thursday I kept kneeing the toilet. Could have been food poisoning. I don't know why this place is so sinister. Hey, Highwind, let's get out of here. They're not actually dire wolves. It's just like breeding and bullshit, but now coming out trying to use this as an excuse to get rid of the endangered species list, which is very bad. So, where did this come from? If they're not actually dire wolves, what aren't actually dire wolves?
An intruder!
An intruder!
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Thank you, Highwing.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right.
Professor
The
Rookwood
place
was
is
right.
crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Or we could just beat everyone up, like we usually do. What is that sound? Did I? Oh, whoops. Let me. Yes. You saw nothing.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
Let's just go around the back. Why is someone breathing in my ear?
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Oh, I got found out. Whoops.
I will make you pay. Up there. That's our way in.
Up there. That's our way in. I need to... Oh, shoot. I need to Wingardium Leviosa this. There we go.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
That was a pretty stupid move. Dragons are notoriously difficult to control.
Once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
Very uneasy alliance these two
We
have.
already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Hey, let's say we announce our presence.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Ha! My mother's dead. Oh, I keep forgetting I can do that.
Enjoy this.
Might want to look up. No more happy days for you.
Pick up cover. Incendio. Damn you! Oh, what's the light out of your eyes?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Arrest the momentum.
And in the clouds.
Hit them! Oh. Ouch. Who else is here? Oh, that guy. Can you come down here? Thank you. Do they know we're here? I don't understand how the direwolf thing came up in the first place. Like, what did people think were the direwolves? How do I get inside? Somebody brought up some pups they claimed were direwolves. That was the front door I wasn't supposed to go through. And what did they actually turn out to be? Are they just wolves? This way. Oh, the breathing in my ear finally stopped. Wolves with direwolf DNA. So they're half direwolves. Did Professor Fig just apparate out of here and just leave me alone? Oh, hi. Ooh, wait. Let me go this way.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
What's that? That's something. Okay, so I have to look for those things.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
Revelio. There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast them quickly in succession.
Doris Opinus. But the truth is, it's all distraction.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Because meanwhile, while people are arguing about, oh, are they wolves or direwolves, endangered species? The House just a few days ago, they pushed through a $5 trillion tax cut for the billionaires and corporations. And now it's at the Senate. So now the Senate will have to vote on it, which it will likely end up passing. Because it turns out the Democrats also want tax cuts for the billionaires and the corporations.
Why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if
And
he's
no
right
one
about
is
that,
talking about
it
that.
may or may not be located here.
Can I touch it?
Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I can't touch it.
Revelio.
Why does Rookwood have a glowing interdimensional ball in his cellar? Hi. Don't worry
I
about
heard
it.
something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are
No.
better than I could have imagined.
My glowing
If,
ball.
as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Alright, we
Just
can
tell
talk
me where I
later.
need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
He must die. Connect with the ancient magic. Damn, that came out of nowhere.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Yep. Leave the little kid alone again. Thank you, Professor. It didn't really drop that many frames.
Revelio.
Feels like I'm on my way to an Elder Scroll. Gonna blind myself with the knowledge. Reveal door. Then how do I get over there?
Revelio.
I can move this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No.
Convulso. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Archway. What archway? There is no archway, is there? I know that when I walk through the archways, things change. Oh, okay, but it's not there anymore. Wait a minute. What am I walking through? Oh, this is the archway. Okay. Okay, so I did that again. And then this is here. But then how do I move it?
Revelio. Flipendo.
I'm not understanding this one. Oh, this is the archway.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. I had to be looking at it through here.
Perhaps I can only move objects while I'm on the other side of the archway.
Oh, I can move it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. There we go. Now, this should change back to a pillar. Okay. Success! That took too long because I didn't realize there was an archway. There was an archway there. Lower for me. Give me a giant statue to fight. I know the ancient way to make things explode. Other people have been able to use ancient magic to make fallow fields fertile, to bring water to deserted lands. Me, I use it to make things go boom. How am I not a dark wizard?
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
So can I... Oh. Wiggenwell potion, thank you. So there's one version that makes it so that there are no walls. But then there's another version.
Is there any way to reposition this archway?
Reposition the archway. Oh. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
right by. Ooh, giant statue to fight. Arena. Ow. Giant statue boss is peak game design. Ow. Defeat all enemies however I choose. That's really what I've been doing this whole time already. Ancient magic spot. Okay. This is right in front of the fence.
To the left here, but how?
Can I fight you? I win. Wait, do I go from this side and then? That doesn't help me at all. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I just need to walk through that side. Okay, I gotcha. I feel like I keep figuring these puzzles out by mistake. I summon Pillar. Oh, I can't just beat you up. Now's not the time to try and figure out this pillar thing. Ow. Oh, wait, what? Is it invisible? There, yep, okay. I thought it was a bug for a second. Invisible except for the hammer. Okay. Where do I need to move that? To in front of the archway. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Oh. Oh, the ledge disappears from that side of the archway. So, it's not going to be climbable from...
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Can't... Yeah. It's either... How do I make it so it's the pillar and the ledge on the same sides? On the same side.
Wingardium Leviosa.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Maybe this will work? Okay. Okay. And then I can do this. I'm free! Oh. This game must have been very difficult to design and program. especially these parts here. And the puzzles with the archways, needing to create different versions of the same room. And needing to give the player the ability to transfer between those two different states of the room at the same time. You killed my brother! Oh, he fell right on top of me. Plate. There's not much gold in this. Gold or treasure in this trial. A lot of Wiggenweld potions, though. You know, when it means a boss fight's coming. Yeah, that is usually what it means. You know, back in the day of 3D design, programming in movies and video games, when there was a reflection, oops. When there was a mirror or a reflection, it wasn't a real reflection. What designers needed to do was they needed to They needed to. I'm trying to talk about design and doing this boss fight at the same time, which is not a good idea. I need to see you. Still can't see you. Can I visualize you? Thank you. I've heard of that. They usually just create a double that would mirror the players moving on the other side. Yeah, which meant that they essentially needed the program. Ooh, I forget. Yeah. They needed to program two different. What was the spell combo that I used to make that thing explode? forget what the spell was that I used to... Oh, right. I need to cast the right color. That's what it was, right? There we go. Completely forgot about the colors. I always forget about the colors. Can I get context for the 7 Deadly Sins clip I posted in Discord of the kid saying, "Hands off my woman," when he's holding a baby? Ah, I could have reflected that. I didn't reflect that fast enough. 7 Deadly Sins is a popular anime to hate because it's terrible. It's a very bad anime. But so many people love it, and I do not know why. I think it's just because of greed, because greed is hot. But that pig is a terrible character. I cannot stand that pig. It's like the most annoying character I've ever seen in an anime. But what's the context? I'm so confused. I don't know. First of all, I don't know what clip you're talking about. And also, I stopped watching the anime because it's bad. Well, you're not listening to anything I was saying there. Oh, you killed your own. Oh, I dragged him to the archway and he disappeared. I posted the clip in Discord. Do you see what I'm doing right now? I'm fighting statues. What about the situation makes you think I can stop and look at a clip on Discord? Anyone else? Okay. Now time for you. Okay. Oops. Here we go. Now, this will go differently. Ouch. Why did you do the same? Why did you do the same thing twice? You're very unoriginal, pensive guardian. Ow. You quit it with the flail. Am I supposed to be doing something else? You're destroying everything. The baby is the reincarnation of the woman he loves. That's probably right. Ow. This is a very long fight. Main character powers activate. Do I even need to go to school? Ow. The romance between the main character and heroine of the show. It's kind of messed up. I don't even think I got far enough in the show to know what the romance between Wrath and whoever was. You know, I honestly think I would have been able to keep watching the show Big Man if it wasn't for the pig. The pig is legitimately the most annoying, aggravating character I have ever seen. The pig is just terrible. Like, that terrible of a character. And it's not even the most messed up romance in the show. But whatever, people enjoy. I'm not gonna shit on their fun. I'll just leave it at 7 Deadly Sins is not for me.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadora's travels.
Do come in.
Wow, it's almost like you knew they were coming.
Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready.
We're ready.
I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Grief in a bottle.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Literally.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
So by take away pain, does he forget that his son died? Does he forget that he had a son? If he remembers the son but not the pain, does he feel happiness when he thinks about his son dying? What exactly does taking away the pain of a traumatic experience mean? He just cannot feel pain anymore. That's not good. So he remembers that his son died, but he doesn't feel pain when he thinks about his son dying.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less.
Funny joke. I died like 2 times.
It is good to see you again.
Yes.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move
You
on?
spell artifact weird. What did Isadora remove from her father's chest in the memory?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
Oh, really?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
Where have you been this whole time? Have you just been hiding out in the
How do you
corner?
do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
You are Celtic
Thank you,
as
Professor.
fuck.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of...
You are so
well,
Celtic. Caesar's on his way to wipe out your people.
Exasperating headmaster. Indeed, I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
The players I've seen aren't really fans of how these keepers dealt with ancient magic, seeing them as idiots. I mean, I think it's less about the ancient magic and more about how they dealt with Isadora that might be seen as a problem to me.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
It's not really the tool that's the problem. It's the people that are using the tool.
As well. And we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Ah, it's Christmas now. Do wizards celebrate Christmas? How do they feel about Jesus? Halloween I can understand, but Christmas? Maybe the Saturnalia they would observe. Okay, I'm probably gonna get like a bunch of owl messages. Jesus was a wizard who believed he was also the Son of God, dying for the sins of both wizards and muggles.
I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have your griffin, Poppy! Deal with it! So, in the wizarding world, Jesus was delusional. Meet with Poppy. Jesus had a Son of God complex. That is what people think, and secularly. He was a good man, but man, was he crazy. Deke wants to speak to me in the room requirement. Do I have to give him a sock now? Okay. I'll just go talk to Poppy. Poppy. I'm Poppy. Oh, dang.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
This amount of trying to dismount. How do I get off the bird? I'm pressing the button. I need to get off of the hippogriff. There we go. There we go.
Is
Alright.
Highwing alright? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good.
I should have been the one to see Freeman's butt scene.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything
that's
to do with
surprising.
Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after
He's
the
been
trouble?
after me for like
It
6
does,
months.
Somewhat, but at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is
Yeah,
it?
he was 60 in the
poacher's
start of the
best-kept
adventure and
secret,
26 by the
apparently.
end. So
The name
Freeman
came
was
twice,
grooming
but they never went
him.
into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing.
Freeman
If
is
you
a
ever
cradle
meet my
robber.
Gran, this trip never happened.
Secret safe
Not
with
to
me.
worry, Poppy.
I've done
If I
far
ever meet your
worse
Gran, I
things.
shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something.
Because she didn't care for him until
ill-advised.
after.
Whatever gave her that idea?
She was grooming him without realizing it.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
No, no. They're safe in the room of requirement.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
I feel like that's not how this interaction will go.
He was certainly a charmer.
Wouldn't centaurs just shoot us on sight?
Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
Because we're
Did
wizards.
notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Hungry frog. Hungry, hungry froggos.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why would poachers be here? Capturing animals.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
They got taken the fuck out.
Poor beasts.
Make good clothes,
Still
though.
smoking. They can't have been gone long.
We have some grog.
Revelio.
those tracks?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
The goblins are working with the poachers.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look,
good question.
Down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
Oh.
They won't be happy to see us.
Oh.
Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
That was the quest area. It's like, oh, the poachers are down there, so let me just jump straight down and deal with them. It's so cool. Okay.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of a frock and you fall to pieces.
What did she say? Poacher stalker.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
You see nothing.
Gah!
Ugh!
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier and Rockwoods.
Death for you. Your gold is mine. Gah! Why are people always grunting for no reason?
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Okay. We got a dragon fighting ring. Oh, the call is to control the dragons. I understand. Hey, adults, you don't grunt for no reason. No.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much.
I've never just been just like standing looking at my phone and just gone, ah!
Disgusted with wizard cutting. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's it. Like that is the word.
Are you looking this way or
Don't
no?
know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Totalis.
Gold is mine. How did the dragons not accidentally destroy the arena? I mean, I get that.
Your family. Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Or they join
You
us?
are so loud.
I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
Everyone's openly talking about how much they hate each other.
Quiet and grapple. How nice of you to stop by.
Oops.
You may want to. I'll bury you in it.
Okay, back to being unseen. Unidentified back item. Unidentified butt item. Unidentified groin item.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy.
Unidentified item in the bagging area. Well, that door doesn't open. I have to go this way.
What's going on down there?
A dragon fight.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Let's free a dragon, see what happens.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
It's gonna eat an apple.
Hello, Homora.
It feels almost alive.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
So anyway, I started blasting. I'm up. Ah, wrong one. Oh, I made him explode. Who are you with the dog mask?
And you brought a friend.
Time to get one.
You've made a mistake. I'll check your pockets on you
Stupid one. Good friend.
Can I free the dragon now? And just unleash dragon hell? What have you done? Get down here. Get down here, thank you.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
That is not the spell that I cast.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Why did you apparate and face us with the dragon breaking free right behind you? Yay for... We were the only two people smart enough to cast protection magic with the dragon breathing fire everywhere. Well, they definitely know we're here now.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Should have given it back to her.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now?
She didn't know that we
She
had
didn't
it.
exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was
Dragons aren't really known for
Goblins
being
are
subtle, though.
Definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we do with the
Since the dragon
egg?
we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
You think the poachers will
Should we
retaliate?
expect trouble from the poachers?
Yeah, no
given
shit.
The trouble we just caused.
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Sweet.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
We didn't really do anything to free those two other dragons with collars.
I shall see you back at the castle.
Defender of dragons. Save a dragon.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Oh yeah! More forbidden magic that I haven't been using, actually. Hold on. Can I give myself some more spell slots now? Stupefy deals direct damage. Did I already do this one? I did. Oh, those are all the spell slots I can get. Okay. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some health. Cast Imperio. Jesus. Avada Kedavra. Okay. Let me do Salazar Slytherin. Sebastian. Yes. Okay, let's head to the Undercroft. More totally forgivable curses time. Is there not a flue flame next to the Undercroft?
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Can I just not have it? Okay. It's the astronomy wing. There it is. Oh wait, the statues. Yeah, sometimes the statue will beat the other statue up when it starts humming too much. The armor. And the beaten armor whimpers and hums after. That is true. Hi, Sebastian.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts.
Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I agree.
It was
You
hard
did
to
what we
do,
had to
but
do.
casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
He might be listening right now. We should tell
need
him.
to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
What did I say?
You're a liar, Sebastian. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Did you just bump into the blind kid?
I am not letting this go.
Sebastian, why are you destroying everything?
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
What happened to his parents?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library.
Ominous is right in this.
Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is.
They
That's
died
why
of
I
carbon
can't
monoxide
understand
poison?
Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian.
What a mundane way for two wizards to die.
Anything to do with that spellbook.
Spellbook is giving him hope.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know.
Oh, he definitely will.
It would mean a lot.
More like undetectable mustard gas. Did someone put mustard gas in the... in their lamp? Oh, were you just hanging out waiting for someone to come out? Alright, Sebastian. Talk to you later. Intermediate transfiguration in the library. Oh yeah, the knapsack. I want to do either one of these or save this for next time. Let's see. I think I'll do both of these on my own at some point. And so yeah, so this is where we're going to end things for today with Hogwarts Legacy. And so that there is no confusion, I'm going to look and say what I said on the schedule before I say when I'm going to stream next. Because apparently I'll do a lot of talking out of my butt. Okay, the next stream will be the coffin of Andy and Lele. We're still in chapter 3 Decay, but we'll be finishing that on Thursday, April 17th at 5:30 p.m. EST. Thursday, April 17th, 5:30 p.m. EST. That is when the next stream will be. Thursday, April 17th at 5:30 p.m. EST. Coffin of Andy and Lele, Chapter 3, Decay. We'll see if Andrew finally stands up for himself against Ashley. But we will continue with Hogwarts Legacy at another time. But until then, please, thank you everyone so much for joining me. Follow if you haven't already so you do not miss on all of this awesome content. And until next time, Ja Mata. Do not be seduced by the promises of a dark wizard. And don't poach animals and sell them for profit. Bye.